Hi everybody and welcome back to Kevin's Upfront Opinion today. So what I thought I'd speak about is, I'm going to use a bit of bad language, so I do apologise for any youngsters or any kids. Should the UK government, specifically the Home Office, stick two fingers up to the European Court of Human Rights in regards to, what's her name again? Shamima Begum. Because obviously she's decided but she wants to go to the European Court of Human Rights because obviously she's not allowed back in the UK. You know, she had her citizenship revoked. Okay, now at the time when it happened, I was of the belief, and I'm not legally trained, so this is based on opinion, not fact. Okay, so this is where my opinion is. So at the time, Savage Javid, who was Home Secretary at the time, revoked her citizenship for everything she did, going over to Syria, being an ISIS bride, and all that type of stuff. And at the time, I felt it was wrong. And you can all give me your hate in a minute. Okay, I thought it was wrong for what the British government did. Because as far as I was aware, okay, she was a British citizen and she only had citizenship for the UK. And as law goes, you cannot make somebody stateless. It's under international law, whether I like it or not, you can't make anybody stateless. But what you can do is get other countries to take them as their citizen, whether they like it or not. Okay. Um, okay, so you can actually do that. So, say for instance, I committed a crime and the British government wanted to get rid of me. They could say, for instance, contact the Netherlands and ask them, if we give you some money, would you take Kevin as one of your citizens? And if they say yes, that then gives me dual nationality, which then means they can revoke my citizenship. Okay, technically that can feasibly happen. So the question is, if she's not stateless, okay, she's got somewhere to go, which are is it Pakistan or Bangladesh? It's one of those two countries. If she's actually got somewhere to go, even though she's in a camp, I think in Syria at the moment, okay, what's she fighting for? She's not welcome back in this country. She comes back here, okay. I would personally fear for her own life because there's always an idiot, okay, and somebody's going to go after her. Everybody knows who she is. Everybody knows what she looks like. You know, she's got kids and everything. What is she actually fighting for? Because surely she's got to fear for her own kids' safety as well, let alone her own safety. You know, I know obviously, I think one died in the past. One of her children died. So I take it the others are still alive and everything. I don't actually know. So the reality is, it boils down to, what does she want? What's her end game? Because she's not going to be welcome in the UK. The government don't want her. The general public don't want her. So why would she come back? You know, because she's not going to achieve anything. So in my book, and I know this is easy for me to say, okay, um, when she's got her family in the UK, okay, personally, I think she should just ride off into the sunset, stop doing these stupid court cases, go and live your own life, be happy, be a mother. If you're married at the moment, be a good. I'm going to get myself in trouble for that comment. You know, be a good wife. Okay, that doesn't mean going down the usual thing before anybody jumps down my throat. Okay, um, and go and live a happy life. If that means it's in Pakistan or Bangladesh, then go and do that. Because the thing is, if you, if let's say, for instance, for argument's sake, you go and win the case at the European Court of Human Rights, do you think your life is suddenly going to get so much better by coming back to the UK? Because I could put money on it, it's going to get a damn sight worse. So what I'm going to say for now is, let me know what you think. Do you think the government should fight this and tell her clear off? Or should the European Court of Human Rights, which is, as a lot of people say, like Nigel Farage and one of my local MPs, okay, up in Fareham, would say, we haven't voted for these judges and everything. They have no right to say anything about English law and everything. So, should the European Court of Human Rights be able to overturn our laws and allow her back into the country? So let us know in the comments down below. But for now, thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you all again a bit later.